It is super early, and honestly, my mind still hasn't completely booted up yet, so I am a little bit out of it, but I'm very excited because it is new iPhone day, and new iPhone day means the time to break out the vlog. And we're gonna be doing some morning prep work. Well, I've already done the morning prep work, so here's just the studio setup. Everything's going on. The camera's in charge, that's why there's no camera on here yet. No mic here yet either because I have the mic in my bag because I have a GoPro for the car to talk about stuff as well. Right here, I've got kind of things lined up and ready to go. So I've got a computer here just in case I need to look stuff up or need something. So that's ready to go. I've got an unboxing knife, even though I don't think we'll need it today. I got a 12 mini case just to see if it'll fit for the 13 mini. And of course, I've got my collection, what I can only describe as a collection of SpyGen and other accessories for the iPhone 13 mini, the 13 Pro Max, the iPad 9, and the iPad mini 6. So getting 4 devices today. It's super early, so let me just see. It's 5:10 a.m. My pickup time's at 8 o'clock, so I should be good to go. I am only going to be getting 3 devices at the Apple Store. One of them is being shipped, and I'll tell you about that later. But early morning, but exciting day. Just everything's ready to go. So let's get going, and I'll fill you in once I'm on the way to the Apple Store about what else is going on today. Alright guys, so I am on my way to the Apple Store. It is 7:40 a.m. I got my workout in, I got everything set up, ready to go. So all I need to do is pick up these phones and I am ready to go. And I'm actually super excited. So it's not just a phone, but I am also picking up an iPad. So very excited about that. Now, the one thing I do want to mention is I actually got 2 iPads this time. So I got the 9th generation iPad and I got the 6th generation iPad mini. I'll let you guess which one I'm more excited about, but unfortunately the one I'm more excited about, the iPad mini 6, is actually being shipped to me. I couldn't pick it up in person. I tried, but it looks like if you got the 256 gig configuration, you couldn't pick it up at all. You needed to get it shipped to you. Whereas the 64 gig you could pick up, and I didn't want the 64 gig because I was going to actually use my iPad, and 64 gig after a couple of months or years is not going to be enough. My iPads last for years, so I'm not going to cheap out. I wanted to absolutely make sure that I got the right config, and just store pickup, not having store pickup wasn't going to deter me from it. One thing I am a little bit upset about is the price, though. It is super expensive for the price jump between the 64 and 128. I'm sorry, 256. There is no 128 gig option, which it's a whole other video I'll make about. But so it's 64 at $500 or 256 at $650. A middle ground would be perfect at 128, but of course Apple doesn't want to give you that because they want you to go up to that 256 gig variant. So 256 gig it is. Now, couldn't get that, so that one is going to be shipped to me at some point during the day. It does arrive today, but my luck with Apple shipping me products on launch day has been terrible. Most of the time, it comes in the late evening, which today might actually not be the worst thing in the world because I already have a few of these devices I'm picking up right now at 8 a.m., so it shouldn't be the end of the world here. So the devices I'm picking up: 13 Pro Max in Sierra Blue, 256 gig, iPhone 13 mini in pink. Now, the Sierra Blue, I'm locked in. There's no way I'm changing that. The 13 mini, I'm just not so sold on any of the colors yet. They all seem to be good. Actually, no, they don't all seem to be good. They all seem to be okay. There's none of the colors that immediately spoke to me or called to me. So I ended up just going with pink because it looked the nicest out of the bunch. The blue I just couldn't understand, and honestly, even after watching so many of the unboxing videos, I couldn't, because I'll put a photo up right here, screenshots of Marquez's video, MKBHD's video, and Dave2D's video, and you can see a screenshot between the 2 greens. So the 2 blues and the iPhone 12 are so different, it's crazy. Like, the color calibration really does impact what the color looks like through video, so I'm not going to know until I see it in person. Now, if I don't like, I think I'll like the pink for the most part, but also what happened was The black is actually it has a blue hint to it, and I love that. I love dark blues. So at this point, I'm not sure. In the past, I've been able to go into the Apple Store on launch day and ask for another color, and if they have it, they've given it to me. So this time around, I'm not sure. It is absolutely just going to be a case of walking in, and if something speaks to me, just asking if I could get it. And if that's not the case, then I'm going to stick with a pink, I think. And it looks pretty good. The pink is a very cool color this year around, so I'm excited to see it in person. It doesn't look very intense, which I like. I don't really like the very intense colors or the bright colors. I don't know. It's weird. But I am excited to try out these new phones and the new iPad. The iPad I got in silver, by the way. So that's what I got. So the iPad mini I got in purple, and the normal iPad I got in silver. As for case options, so there are going to be some case purchases today. I'm thinking one silicone and one leather for both the phones, and and the Smart Folio case for both the iPads. Now, if I'll keep them or not is a different story, but I definitely want to try them out and see if there's any changes this year. And unfortunately, the iPhone 12 cases do not work for the 13. Otherwise, I would have gotten away with using the same leather case I have right now on my 13 Pro Max, which is the Baltic Blue. It's a pretty nice case. So I wouldn't have mind continuing to use it with the iPhone 13 Pro Max, but we'll see, if it fits, maybe. But I think the camera module might be a little bit bigger from what I've seen. I don't know. We'll see when I get it. It's like so close, so no worries about it. Beyond that, really, I'm definitely, these days are super long for me. So it's if you see me kind of, being sluggish throughout the day, that's what it is. I'm just like constantly going to be filming, taking photos, videos, editing. It's just going to be a nonstop marathon of products today. So I am just really excited to kind of get this going. My pickup time is 8:15 a.m., but I always get there early because there's always a line. It really doesn't matter what your exact pickup time is. That doesn't mean they let you in there. That's when they want you to show up to stand in line. So I'm just going to go early and stand. And the funny thing is my reservations are all actually like very spread apart. So my first reservation is 8:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. My other reservation is from 9:15 to 9:30 a.m. And then the third reservation is all the way 11:30 a.m. So they usually are good about this too. They'll just give you the iPhone or the phones if you kind of just show up and be like, hey, I got 3 orders. Can I get mine? And yeah, no problem. They'll just give it to you. They don't make you wait in line and get it in that time slot. So I think most of it is just to kind of spread out the crowd. They don't want everybody in the morning and just causing chaos, so they kind of split it out like that, which is good. I'm happy about that, especially with the pandemic. Keeping the flow of people kind of spread out throughout the day is a good idea. So excited about this. I am on my way. I'm about, I want to say 5 or 10 more minutes away. When I get there, we'll see if I can film anything there, but I usually feel kind of awkward filming in public. It really feels weird. Gives me the really douchey YouTuber vibe, so I'm probably not going to be filming myself talking. But when I get back in the car, I'll start the GoPro back up again, and we'll talk about how the experience was on my way back home. Alright guys, so I am out of the Apple Store and on my way back home, and there's some stuff to talk about. So first off, I got to see most of the colors in person. They didn't have them all lined up and neat like they've had in years past. They've had like 2 iPhone 13s here and then 2 Pro. Like, it wasn't a clean layout like I've seen it in years past, so I couldn't compare all the colors right next to each other. I did get a chance to take a close look at the pink and blue one. Didn't see a black one, but I'll tell you why that's not a problem in a minute. But the blue one, it was okay, but it didn't speak to me, so I think blue is out of the running. Black is still in the running, and we'll see when I pick up my phone. And I say that because I still haven't gotten my 13 mini. So what's happened is, I told you guys, right? Like, my pickup orders were split apart. Now, the first one, genuinely, it was just, I couldn't do anything about it. I ordered the iPhone 13 mini right after the Pro Max, but it was just, there were so many pre-orders that the time that I had the 8:15 slot, and then by the time I got to the 13 mini order, it was gone, and it was not even 8:30, it was all the way at 9:15, which is an hour later. Now, in the past, this has never been a problem. Now, it hasn't been at the store, though. It's been at a different... No, actually, you know what? No, it wasn't. It wasn't at the store. I might have been. I'm going to have to go back and check through my history, but in the past, this has not been a problem. They'll just give me the phone and send me my merry way, because, honestly, it just reduces the crowd for them later. But this time around, I don't know what's going on, but they seem to have this kind of thing going on where they won't let me do it. So they told me I have to come back for it. And not only do I have to come back for that, I'll have to come back again for the iPad as well. So I was like, come on, like, can we not do anything? And they're like, look, we're sorry, we can't. And honestly, at this point, I didn't mind that much because, one, it gives me time to film the unboxing of the Pro Max that I picked up. And two, it's launch day for them. They're really, really busy, and just, they're trying their best to keep up. So I'm not going to go all Karen on them because, technically they're not in the wrong here. They could have helped me out, but they chose not to, which is fine. They have no obligation to do that. So I'm okay with it. I'm just going to be heading home now. I'm going to start filming the 13 Pro Max unboxing. I did get all the cases in one shot, and boy, was it expensive. But, I guess, for the YouTube, do people say that? I know people say for the gram, but I don't know if they say for the YouTube. So it's for the YouTube. So please watch my videos. I need money. So 13 Pro Max Sierra Blue looks amazing in person. Like, it definitely looks better than the photos. It's this very, like, silverish blue. It looks very nice, and I'm extremely happy that I went with Sierra Blue on this. Just as easy as the color choice was with the 13 Pro Max, it isn't with the 13 mini. And since I'm going to go in and pick up the 13 mini later, that time I'll go ahead and try to see if I can find a black one in the store, because there was so much going on, and I was choosing all these cases, and there was too much going on for me to find the other one, to find the black one. I'm sure there's one on display somewhere. I'll find it, and I'll get to it at that point, and then kind of decide from there. I honestly don't even know if they'll let me switch. You never know. Sometimes they're okay with it. Sometimes they're just like, nope, can't do that. Bye-bye. So I'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I have picked up the Pro Max, but I'm gonna have to do a second trip, which I didn't plan for, but honestly, not the end of the world, because it gives me time to work on the 13 Pro Max without too many distractions. Otherwise, I would be overwhelmed with choices. Right now, I only have one choice. I can do the Pro Max right now and possibly a case video. So for the cases, I went with, I ended up going with Wisteria for the Pro Max. I'm not sold on it, to be honest. I really like the dark cherry, but the dark cherry I'm already getting for the 13 mini. I've already got for the 13 mini, so I didn't want to get two of the same leather color. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. I'm going to try it for a day, look at it on my phone in person, because I couldn't do that at the Apple Store. But I'll look at it in person and then kind of decide from there if that's the color I want, or if I want to trade it out for something different. Silicone case. Silicone case is actually, I went with Abyss Blue, which looks super dark on the website, but in person it is not as dark. It's a very deep blue. It's almost similar to the blue of last year, which now that I realize, I'm like, shit, I shouldn't have gotten that, hindsight 2020. But I'll go home and compare those two. So Abyss Blue is a new color. It's not the same as, not a color from last year. I don't think any of the case colors except for black have been carried over this year. So excited to figure out what that looks like. But yeah, you're going to see me making another Apple trip, Apple Store trip. I'm not going to do the whole GoPro video thing for that. I'll just kind of use my phone, and we'll go from there, because this is a lot of work, and honestly, I only anticipated doing it once, so I don't want to waste time doing it twice in the same day. So I am excited, and I am merging, so sorry for my train of thought being lost there. But yes, I am I've got 6 cases in total. Well, 4 iPhone cases and 2 Apple Folio cases for the iPads. And on the topic of iPad, I saw the Mini. and boy, is it small. I did not expect it to be that small. Like, it is tiny, and it was so weird to see that design in such a small, footprint. So I'm excited to see mine in person, but in the store, it just really, I couldn't get a sense for this. Like, I was just in shock with the size of it. So it's going to be interesting when I get mine later today. I'll check the tracking. I haven't checked the tracking yet either. So as of last night, it wasn't even shipped. So I don't know what's up. I don't know if UPS is just not updating their shit right or what. But I'm going to go home. I'm going to check on it, and I'll show you guys as well when I do that. But I'll also show you guys all the clutter of cases I've bought. So I want to say I have at least 10 or 12 cases this launch to cover, which is a lot of cases. But honestly, those videos do so well that it almost is like stupid not to do it. And they're very, very lower priced compared to buying the iPhone itself. You know, the iPhone videos, sometimes they get a couple thousand views, sometimes they go big, sometimes they get a couple hundred views. So those aren't consistent, but the case videos always get thousands of views. And I don't even care if they don't get thousands of views. It's clear that my audience, or the audience on YouTube, is underserved with case videos that specifically targets one case at a time. Because I've seen a lot of YouTubers do like 75 cases at once, and people get a little bit lost in the mix with that. If I'm buying a case, I want to watch a video dedicated to it. And I think I've kind of found that little niche. So I'm going to keep doing that. There's going to be a lot of case videos, unfortunately, on the channel. But if it works, it works, right? I know that it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but for the overall growth of the channel, it really helps. So a lot of case videos upcoming, and I'm actually excited about it. So I didn't mention this, but the silicone for the 13 mini I got was pink sand. I really do like the pink sand color. I have the Apple Watch SE with the pink sand band, and it looks fantastic. I'm really, like, I was a person who was not that into pink, but as time has gone on, I'm starting to fall more and more in love with specific shades of pink, especially the lighter ones. So I am extremely excited. I am on my way. I'm about 5 or 10 minutes away from home. So I'm going to go home, and then I'll fill you guys in from there. So I'll see you when I get home. All right, so I am back home. I got the lights going. I got the camera ready. Got B-cam ready. I've got everything good to go. I've got a computer ready just in case I need to look something up, need notes, whatever. This is the previous collection that I showed you this morning, and this is collection part 2. So let me go ahead and pull out some of this stuff. So here we, of course, have the iPhone itself. That will be unboxed momentarily. And then I've got the iPhone Pro Max cases. Oops. These are the silicone, which is the Abyss Blue, and this is the Wisteria Blue, or Wisteria, just Wisteria. Yep, just Wisteria. Then we've got the mini cases. Now this is the color I'm really excited about. This is called Dark Plum, or Dark Purple, I don't remember. Dark something. Come on, focus. Dark Cherry, yeah. A fantastic color. I'm really excited for this case. And then I got the pink sand silicone one. I really like this pink sand. Oh, chalk pink. I'm sorry, chalk pink. It looks very pink sandish. So that's where the confusion comes from. And then I got 2 for my iPad, and mostly because I want to compare them with 2 Amazon ones I've got, and just compare and contrast on quality and see if the exorbitant amount of money these cost is worth it. Because this one is worth $60 for a simple magnetic folio cover. It doesn't do anything except, it does nothing pretty much. And this one is $50. $50 for a $330 case, iPad. I don't know. We'll see. I'm very skeptical of these cases, but I want to try them before I knock them. So right now, that's what we got going on. So I'm going to go ahead, get started on the iPhone unboxing, and come back to you if once I've unboxed it, and show you guys what the phone looks like. All right, guys, so it is 11:10 a.m. and here's an update. So still haven't left to go pick up the iPhone 13 mini and iPad, and there's a good reason. It's because I was transferring a lot of data over from the cameras and the microphone. So this is what my kind of setup looks like. So I'll make a video, and then I'll make a file for them. And then this file will have all the kind of stuff laid out for me neatly to kind of drag and drop into whatever I need, Photoshop, Final Cut, whatever. So it'll have the A-roll video with my A cam and B cam. You guys can see the two different angles right here. Then there's also images with all the photos I took of the phone if I need it for thumbnails or for whatever reason. Then I got some B-roll shots to add into the video. And then I also have, of course, the audio files, which I'll need to sync up with the video file when I'm in Final Cut Pro for some nice, clean audio. So I've done that so far for the 13 Pro Max silicone case, the 13 Pro Max leather case, and the 13 Pro Max video itself. And also for the vlog, this vlog that I'm filming right now. So, you know, definitely got some B-roll from the morning. I've got some of the A-roll, not all of it. So there's stuff going on for sure. So it's gonna be a very, very long day. It's just 11:10, and I by my calculations, at least 4 more videos, up to 6 more videos to film. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head over to the Apple Store. I'm going to grab the two remaining products, have lunch, and then come back and do some editing to kind of break up all that filming, just so I'm not like completely going crazy. Hopefully get a couple of those up and then go back to working as well. So just, it doesn't feel like all the videos are dropping at once, so it kind of feels like they're spread throughout the day. So excited about that. No update on the 13 mini, the iPad mini just yet, but I'll keep checking the tracking data and let you guys know what's up with that. So I might have spoken a bit too early. Just as I was about to leave to go pick up the iPad minis after filming that vlog update, I just decided to check the tracking on the iPad mini 6, and it is out for delivery now. So it went from literally being label created to out for delivery since the morning since I checked. So it's supposed to be here by 7 p.m. I don't know how much I trust UPS, but hopefully it'll be here around then, so that should be perfect. Give me enough time to wrap up the other videos and then move on to this. So very excited about that. I'm going to head over to the Apple Store now. Not sure how much I'm going to vlog, but I'll try to do as much as I can. But I'll give you guys an update as soon as I can. All right, guys, it is 4:10 p.m. And I know it's super late, and I haven't had an update for a couple hours, so I pretty much went to the Apple Store after making that last update and went down to pick up the iPad and the iPhone 13 mini. Long story short, the line was super long and it took me forever to get it and get out of there. So I didn't really leave the Apple Store until 1 o'clock, and I didn't really get back home after grabbing lunch until 1:30 or 2 or something like that. And at that point, I was just so exhausted and tired that I decided to take a little break, and that's what I've been doing. So I took a little nap and just kind of relaxed and let my mind get a little bit relaxed from all the just stuff that's been going on all morning. So I do have my iPad and the iPhone 13 mini. I did end up keeping the pink. I did like the black, and I'm still undecided, but for the moment, I decided to grab the pink and get out of there. I couldn't really think about it more in the moment. So yeah, more unboxings to come. Right now, I'm going to go edit that iPhone 13 Pro Max video at least, and possibly the Wisteria case one as well, just to get 2 out there, and then come back and film these 2 and hopefully have them all uploaded. The iPad mini, still out for delivery. Still no idea when it's going to be here. I'm just going to assume it's not going to get here until 7 or 8 p.m. So that's usually how it works out for me. But today, it doesn't matter because I've got so much else to do as well. So, gonna get right to it, and I'll give you guys an update after I've done a couple more edits or unboxings. Alright, so update. It is 7:45 p.m. I have 2 videos up, edited and finished and uploaded already. Next, I'm gonna go work on unboxing the 13 mini. My iPad did come in at about 5 p.m., so just wanted to give you guys a little quick update on everything that's going on. I don't think I'm going to get to any of the iPads today. I might be able to unbox them, but there's no way I'm going to be able to edit them today, which sucks, but just, time is a limiting factor, especially since I'm doing everything A to Z, from getting the A-roll, B-roll, editing, everything. It takes time, so I'm not going to go too insane. I'm going to get the 13 mini and 2 more case videos filmed, and then my goal is to have 2 more videos done by the end of the day. 7:45, I really haven't had dinner yet either, so my goal is to have dinner at about 8:30 or 9 after finishing filming all the 13 mini and 13 mini case videos, but hopefully it goes smoothly, so I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, it's probably going to be another very long day. I'm going to guess I'll probably get to bed somewhere around 1 or 2 a.m., but I'll keep you updated and along for the ride. All right, update time. It is 9:10 p.m. I just wrapped up filming the iPhone 13 mini unboxing and the 2 case videos for it, and it ran about as long as I expected it to, about an hour and 45 minutes. I still have some more B-roll and photos to take, which I'll do in a little bit, but I just wanted to kind of get all the data I already had and put it in and kind of start the editing process and then figure out what else I needed from there. Still haven't had dinner. Still haven't gotten around to the iPads. It sucks, but yeah, it is just the case. So here's the 12 mini. The pink color is nice. Still not 100% sold on it yet, as I said, but hopefully I'll figure it out sooner rather than later, so I could exchange that if I want to. So yeah, the plan right now is still to keep editing. I'm hoping to get the iPad in as well, the iPad mini. I would really love to get it done. I just don't know, you know, it could be the case where I get it. It could be the case I don't get it, but I'm going to try my absolute best because, you know, it's just as things go on, as they kind of get delayed, they just keep getting pushed further and further and further, and that sucks. So on another note, you know, as I was talking about earlier in the morning, as case videos do better, so I uploaded both the unboxing of the 13 Pro Max and a case video. Case video I uploaded, I want to say about 30 minutes later, so it has a 30-minute... The iPhone video has a 30-minute head start, and it's still only at 19 views, whereas the case video is already at 76 views, about an hour and a half in. So, you know, as I said, the case videos just are what the audience wants from me, so I'm going to keep serving them that. But I know it gets a little bit repetitive, but it's just something that I got to do sometimes. But I'm going to leave you at that. I'm probably going to finish up a little bit of the edit, grab some dinner, and then give you an update maybe in an hour or two as to what's going on and what else is being done. All right, guys, it is 10:45 p.m. and you might be wondering, why is my computer turned off? Am I done for the day? Unfortunately not. I am not even close to done for the day. The problem was that my storage on my computer has kind of filled up, and I didn't clear up some of the older stuff, and it was my fault. I should have kept better track of it, but the great part of that now is that now it completely went berserk, so I had to kind of offload a lot of data. I had to get a lot of things done, so that wasted about 30 minutes of my time now, and still it was acting up, so I've just decided to do a complete reboot, and I'm going to do a PRAM reset just to kind of get everything cleared out so I can work on the videos a little bit better now. Hopefully I'll have the 13 mini video done by 11:30. I hope so. I don't know anymore. We'll see how it goes. But once it's done, I'll come back to you guys and tell you how the progress went. But yeah, 10:45 and progress is pretty much stalled out since I stopped finished the edit of the Wisteria video. Alright guys, so it is 12 a.m. so it is now officially Saturday into the next day, and at this point, I think it's pretty much certain that this vlog is going to continue on through the weekend. So just an update for you guys, and I think I'm going to call it for the updates tonight, and I'll come back to you tomorrow. It is 12:03, as I said. It is past midnight. I do have my iPhone 13 mini video uploading on YouTube. Just waiting for it to process. So processing... it's not only 4 minutes left for processing. After that, it has to process HD, which takes even more time. So hopefully I can get it up in the next 15 minutes or so. I do plan on making one more case video and then hopefully filming the iPad mini unboxing as well. Not sure. I'll see what my kind of mood and mental state is at that point, because I don't want to make an unboxing video where I'm not feeling good and I just mess things up. I'd rather just wait and do it tomorrow, because at this point, we're already into Saturday, and I've kind of, like, missed the boat of being on launch date anyway, so I'm not gonna... The thing is, I don't want to just relax and not get it out there and just push it back a few days, because that very likely has happened, you know, not very likely, that has happened in the past with me, so I'm trying to avoid that, so I am going to try to keep the pressure on as much as I can, but I'm also going to try to be as realistic as I can with this as well. So last update for tonight. I'll check in with you tomorrow morning or afternoon to show you guys what's going on and how far I am into this process. So it is actually not tomorrow morning. This is me from the future, I guess, or me in the present, but that was me from the past. I don't know. something weird. But it was weird watching that last bit of that clip because it got so much right without me realizing it. So yes, this video was actually filmed a year ago, and I never got around to filming it because I just got so overwhelmed with so many other videos I had to make. I was able to successfully make all the videos I wanted to with that launch cycle, but I hope that you guys kind of saw what it was like from day one, you know, from the way the day began to all the way to the way it ended. I believe I stayed up till 2 a.m. that night editing, and I continued to edit throughout the weekend and through the next couple of weeks with all the products that came in. So, it's insane. As I said, you know, sometimes your mental state just really does drop off, and that was kind of the case, you know. While luckily none of the main product videos fell through the cracks like they usually do and kind of got pushed off, as I was talking about, this vlog did end up getting pushed off, and I honestly scrapped it. You know, this was a video I thought I'm not going to make, I'm just going to let it be, but it's Wednesday right now, and Friday the iPhone 14s are coming out, and I know I'm going to make this video again for this year because I love looking at them, and I was just looking back at the ones I started. The first one I did was when I got the iPhone XS Max in 2018, and I've done it every year since. So kind of felt weird to not do it for last year because honestly it's a great way for me to look back at them and just, you know, even if this gets 0 views, I don't care because I'm doing this for myself, because I will certainly look back at these videos 2, 3, 5 years down the line and be like, oh wow, yeah, I went there, I did this, I did that. And just watching that video, I've been editing this video for the last day, and watching myself from a year ago talk about some of those things, you know, show my excitement on camera, and also just watching myself deteriorate throughout the day with my energy and just having hurdles and things go wrong, it was crazy. So I hope you guys got a little glimpse of what it's like to, you know, be a single person running a whole business and running YouTube, making videos. It is fun, don't get me wrong, I love doing this, but it does get very stressful just because of how many moving parts there are, and especially on a day where Apple releases multiple products and I want to get coverage of all of them. Being alone really does suck in that situation. But just thank you so much, guys, for the support all over the years, and I really enjoy making those videos. The new vlog hopefully does not get pushed crazy late like this. So in a week or so, you should be seeing the iPhone 14 Pro vlog, and I'm very excited to make that video too. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me on social media. I'll have all the handles right here on the screen, and of course, linked down in the description as well. Go check me out over there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Subscribe for more iPhone 14 Pro content. I'll catch you in the next one.